First of
How are
all,
you,
good evening,
Ruby?
ma'am.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I'm doing great too. Thank you. So, how's your journey going on with English at Englishyaari?
Oh, my journey is going absolutely well nowadays with
Very
English
good.
Yari and
So, that's nice. Good to know that. And how are your preparations going on? You're studying for exams, I believe, government exams, right?
yes, yes, I'm studying, but nowadays my main priority, I can say, first of all, learn this language. It is my first priority.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. So, are you, other than English Yari, are you able to speak outside of English Yari as well? Do you get that opportunity?
Yes, last time maybe I told you I have a YouTube channel where I talk to so many of co-learners in order to enhance my
Okay,
communication skill. Yeah.
okay.
Because
So,
my
okay, that's a
responsibility to
good
create an environment for me. No one can just create environment for me. It's my duty, it's my
right.
responsibility.
I like that. You have taken it upon yourself to create that environment. That's really nice. Hmm.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so shall we go on to today's topic, Ruby?
Yeah, we can talk on topic and
It's
here and there if we have any activities, so we will do.
great, great. Okay, so the topic is newspaper, right? So, as part of learning English, reading the newspaper is an important aspect of learning a language, right?
Yes.
So, are you into reading the newspaper? Do you read the newspaper every day?
No, I'm not fond of reading
No.
newspaper. I tried, but that was a big failure for me because as a beginner, it's not a piece of cake for me just reading a newspaper because the vocabulary is too tough and sentence structure is also too tough. So I thought that better don't do this. It's not a piece of cake for you. So switch on some other thing like reading books and some stories book. So yeah,
Okay.
um, but
Okay. So
I read here and there, like articles on Google, not a hard
Mhm.
copy. Yes.
Okay. So you are not into the habit of reading newspaper. So let me ask you, how do you get your dose of daily news or updates or current affairs? What's your source? Is it important to
Nowadays,
be up to date? Yeah, that's a
yeah, it's
question.
very important. It's really, really important for upgrading knowledge.
To be up to date. Yes, to be up to date about current affairs. Current
Yeah,
affairs? What are
yeah,
current
to be
affairs?
update. Yeah, in current affairs. So I read some articles on Google, on YouTube, like short videos, not long videos. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because the time
Okay.
taking process now, so I like short videos, especially
Okay.
for news.
So when you say short videos or Google, are you referring to news updates or are you generally referring to some content? Is it specifically news? For example, are you watching some news channel or are you reading on Google about current news and updates about what's happening in the country or the world? Or is it generally some content related to what you like? What do you specifically read?
What I like, not any specific news, not any
Hmm.
specific current affair. Nowadays, I'm not following. But if I like any, like few days, not few days, that yesterday, maybe the temple in Abu Dhabi inaugurated by Prime Minister.
Yes.
So I read one short article. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
If any news is really important and highlighted that news, so I will definitely read it. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Okay. So you're saying that you don't really keep yourself up to date on a daily basis, but if there is something important which is happening around the country or the world, you kind of read about it
Yeah, here,
somewhere.
yes. So and so,
Okay.
yes, here and there. That's why. Yeah,
Okay.
not whole the news because sometimes like a monotonous for me. I'm not saying other person, especially for me. Yeah. So that's why.
Okay. Okay. Right. So, when we talk about news or a newspaper or generally about news, what are the kind of words which come into your mind when we say news? What are the words which come to your mind? I'm not asking
Okay,
about
someone.
synonyms, but generally, yeah, some words which come to your
Okay,
mind.
okay, comes in my mind like uh, learning new thing, upgrading thought process, and personality development. Especially for learning this language, we can learn so many new
Hmm.
things regarding what happening in India, what happening around world, economy, politics, and Bollywood, Hollywood, uh, like everything we can learn. We can, yeah,
Hmm.
we can read about it, so we can say learning, of course, lot of things.
Okay. So newspaper, you associate it with learning. That is one thing which you are saying, that it is associated with learning. It is also associated with a lot of different categories, right? You mentioned
Yeah,
politics, you
different
mentioned
categories. Yes, of course.
sports,
Yeah.
right? So, what are some of the categories which you are attracted to? Even though you may not be attracted to political news, there might definitely be some categories which you really like to look up. What
Not
could be those
especially,
categories?
yeah, I love politics, yeah, little bit here and there. If any new thing happening, not even India, maybe around the world, so definitely I read about it, what why this is happening, what is the main purpose, what is the behind the story. Then I read it. Otherwise, I can't. Especially politics. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. You like politics, you're saying? You like to read about
Yes,
politics, you're saying? Are you
yes,
saying
yes,
that?
yeah.
So tell me something, when we're talking about news, do you think that people prefer to watch television to obtain their knowledge about what's happening in the world? Or do you think people still prefer to read newspaper, especially the younger generation?
Okay. So if you are asking about especially younger generation, so I think they prefers they prefer television like ready-made. It's a like a ready-made because we can see it's a, like a audio visual. If we read any
Okay.
newspaper, so it's a time-taking process. You have just pick a newspaper and just read. Hey, what is it? I mean, all the content. So it's a time-taking
Huh.
process. But when you watch any news, especially on TV, so just a minute. Not TV, especially on mobile, I can say. Nowadays,
Okay.
I don't think so. Generation, they are
Yeah,
watching
people
television.
hardly
It's a
watch.
worth. Yeah, yeah. I don't think so. Nowadays, watching television is a good thing.
Hmm.
It's a worthless, I think. But yeah, mobile is really handy. We can learn so many new things. So yeah,
Right.
I prefer mobile.
Okay. So you're
I
saying
would
that
prefer.
the younger generation would mostly prefers watching news or consuming news content on their mobiles rather than picking up the newspaper. That is what you're saying. So why is it more interesting to watch the news on your mobile? One, you said that it's very convenient. Second, you said that audio-visual medium, right?
Yeah.
What is it about the audio-visual medium which makes the younger generation go towards mobile rather than picking up the newspaper?
Because I mean, you are asking why it is good. I mean,
Why the
audio visual.
medium is, yeah, why the visual medium is more appealing or attractive to the younger generation? Why do you think
Okay,
so?
because it's a time saving now, and we can uh, easily grab not grab. We can yeah, it is easy to understand. Yeah, rather than
Okay,
newspaper.
as through the audio medium, it is better. It is easier to understand the news rather than reading,
Yeah,
because reading takes a lot
yeah.
of time. You have to grasp it
And nowadays
and
people have no patience. Patience. Yeah, for reading a newspaper.
patience. Yeah,
Patience.
yeah,
Maybe it's a main
correct.
fact. We
Maybe,
want
sorry,
everything just a minute. We want
correct.
yes,
In a
and it's a
minute,
problem.
right?
Yeah, in a minute.
Correct. Absolutely. Right. So, coming to newspapers, do you buy newspaper at home? Do your parents read newspaper at home? Do you subscribe to a newspaper, or absolutely nobody reads any newspaper at home?
My grandparents, they read newspaper. Yeah, not
Huh.
my
Okay.
father. Yeah, my grandparents. And recently we separated, so yes,
Yeah.
I have no newspaper and all.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So, what are some of the other uses of newspaper? After you finish reading the newspaper, there are a lot of other uses of the newspaper at home.
Yes.
What do we generally use the newspaper for after we are done with reading?
Yeah, I remember one thing, like when I was in a school, so I used to, just copying our notebooks in childhood.
Ha,
I
yes.
used to do this
Oh,
thing. But now, yeah,
yes.
nowadays we can use the newspaper for wrapping foods, food, not food. Yeah, food.
Food, food.
Yes. When we go office, when people go to office and children go to school, so we can wrap food for
Yes.
their, yeah. And yeah, and if we have a lot of newspapers, so you can sell it. Yeah, and you have to,
Yes.
you
The old newspaper.
can,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can earn some money by selling the old
Yeah, you
newspaper,
can.
right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, I used to do when I did with
Okay.
my
Yeah, we all,
grandparents.
yes, we all do that. So there are a lot of ways in which we can use the newspaper after we are done with reading, right? Like you mentioned,
Yeah,
covering your book, wrapping
it has
food.
a lot of benefits. I mean, lot of uses after reading.
Correct.
You can use
Yes,
it
yes. We can
in a
also make
different
money
different
out
ways.
of it. Yes.
In end of that story, I'm saying that in end of that story, we can use it.
Yeah, yeah. Correct. Multiple ways of using the newspaper as such. And have you seen the street side vendors using newspaper to wrap,
Yeah,
and those, what are those called?
lifafe.
Peanuts.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
a cone. They make a cone kind of a thing from the newspaper, and they give you chart in it, and peanuts and chart. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
see a lot of those at the street side stalls, right? Food stalls.
yeah, and
Are
we
these
can make, uh, lifafas. I don't know about English name.
envelopes?
Lifafa,
Envelopes.
yeah,
Envelopes.
envelope. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
make
Right.
envelope as well with the
Envelope.
help of,
Yeah.
yeah, newspaper.
Yeah, we used to do that. I don't know whether you all had that in school, but when I was in school, we had the craft sessions,
Yes,
and during
I used
craft
to do.
sessions, we were taught to make all these, from paper, used
Yeah,
paper, right? Yeah,
yeah, I used
great.
to when I was in my college, last to last year during B.Ed. So I made a
Plate,
plate
okay,
and some, yeah, and some items, not items, some decorative items.
okay. Some paper
Yeah,
plates and decorative items.
yeah,
So
like
I think you're
crafting
talking about,
because a part of
yeah,
it's a part of our curriculum. It was part of our
correct.
curriculum
Craft
how
is,
to create new thing with the help of um,
so it is called best out of
bad
waste.
material. Yeah, best. Yes,
Best,
yeah, best out of waste is the theme. I forget. Best out of
yes,
waste. Yeah, it was the theme
yes,
when I was in
best
my
out of
college.
waste. Correct. We have all done that using a lot of waste items. We have created decorative pieces, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's part of your creativity, right? Okay. So we'll quickly do a quick activity,
Yes.
Ruby. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is about building a story. It's called story building. Okay. So what happens in this is I will give you a sentence. I will say a sentence first. You have to add another sentence to it and continue the story, right?
Okay.
One sentence at a time. I say a sentence, you say a sentence, I will say a sentence, so the story is built. Story building.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Storytelling.
Okay, so what we'll do, I will start with a line. Let me think of a line. Okay. This morning, when I went out at my gate to pick up the newspaper, I saw two
Okay.
little puppies.
Two little puppies. Uh, they were very cute and handy. So I thought that I should carry I should carry these puppies and keep at my home. But my mother is but my mother she hated with puppies.
One sentence at a time.
Oh,
One
oh, oh my.
sentence. Don't
Okay.
complete
So
the
I thought
entire story.
okay. So I thought that I pick up the puppies and kept at my home.
Okay, so you said that the puppies were very cute, and I did not get that. You said something cute and handy. Something you mentioned which
Yeah.
I'm not able to
Yes. Yeah.
hear.
Handy. Handy.
What do you mean by handy in this context?
We can
Handy?
easily
No. See, handy means
carry. We
something. Uh, no, the actual meaning of handy is something which is easily available. I have this pen which is very handy. I have kept it very close by so that it is handy.
okay,
Matlab, something
okay,
which is
okay,
easily accessible or reachable. So you
okay.
can say the puppies were really cute, and you said that I wanted to take them home and keep them at home. At home,
Yes,
right? That's what you said, correct?
yes.
Okay. Now I have to add a line. So I took the puppies inside my house without my parents knowing about it.
Then when my mother saw that puppy, so yes, she uh, angered on me and said to me, uh, we can't afford these puppies.
Okay. So she angry at me? No. She was angry at me.
She was angry at me.
Yeah. So when she saw the puppy, she was angry at me or angry with me, also, you can say, but at me is more appropriate. And she said that, yeah, what is that? We cannot
We
afford these
we
puppies.
yeah, we cannot
That
afford
is
these
perfect.
puppies.
That is perfect. So, okay, my turn to add to the story, right? Um, I was very adamant about it that I wanted to keep the puppies home. Adamant, I said, I have added a word adamant. Do you know the meaning of the word adamant?
No, no,
A
no. Yeah,
D
what is
A
the
M
meaning?
A N T. Okay, that means I am quite stubborn, ziddi.
Okay. Yeah, yes, I am.
Okay, so I was quite okay. I was quite adamant that I wanted to keep the puppies at home at any cost. At any cost is a phrase. What does it mean at any cost?
किसी भी हालत में. I
Ah,
Hindi I know, but yeah,
correct. Now
yes.
your turn.
But yeah, okay.
Okay, but
So
sorry, you asking something?
no, no, no. I'm not asking.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. Uh, then my mother said to me, if if we kept this puppy at home, so it's your responsibility. You have to do everything
Okay.
for the
So
puppies.
if we, huh, got it. So if we keep the puppies at home, not kept, kept becomes past tense, na? We are
Oh
talking
yeah,
about,
yes, 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 yes.
yeah. So my mother said, if we keep these puppies at home, then
Keep
you will be responsible for everything
every.
related
You
to them.
will be responsible. Yeah, you
For
will be
every,
every. You will be
yeah,
responsible. Yeah.
yeah. Could you repeat that? You will be responsible for everything related to them.
You will be responsible for everything related to them.
Them. Responsible. Great. My turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your time.
Yeah. Um, I was very happy that my mother finally agreed to it, but I was a
Hmm.
bit unsure about how I will take care of the puppies.
Okay, because this is a new experience for me. I had
Hmm.
I have no idea how to take care of puppies, so that's why I am little bit of scared.
Little bit off scared? No, I am little bit scared. Off scared. Off is not required. I was
Okay,
a little bit
okay,
scared as I was not sure about how to take care of puppies. Right?
okay,
Right? Okay.
okay.
Done. Good one. Good, good,
Complete.
good job. I
Okay,
liked it.
okay.
I liked it. It
Yeah,
was quite
even
interesting.
same. I really like it. This
Yeah.
type of
Okay.
activity.
Yeah, there has to be some activity, right? Yeah. Good. That was nice. Do you like puppies? Do you like dogs, pets?
Yeah, it is also my like a bucket list. I don't know, but my mother hates it. Yeah, it's a real
Okay.
thing.
I can understand. Yes, yes. It's a scene in most of the homes. Hmm.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So now coming to the specific feedback. about what we discussed earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Somewhere you said the grandparents or parents, you said they prefer, then you corrected yourself. They prefer. Okay.
Mm.
You corrected yourself. You had said they prefers, but then you immediately corrected yourself. They prefer. When we go office, what is missing over there?
Go to office.
When to office. In one of the sentences, you said go to something, but in another sentence, you said when we go office. Okay, so the to preposition was missing over there. Okay,
Okay.
and kept wala we yeah, I have already told you we kept, and your mother said that we keep whatever. So when another thing line which I would like to tell you is when you're talking, you were talking about keeping yourself updated. You said that anything new which is coming, anything new which is happening. So you kept saying that. So a better way to say that is I like to keep myself updated on current affairs. That means anything new which is happening, right? Another way of saying it, that I like to keep myself updated about the current affairs in the country or around the world. That is another way of saying it. Like to keep myself
Okay.
updated. That means you keep
Okay.
checking or reading what is happening around the world.
What is happening
Okay?
around the world?
Yeah. So instead of saying I keep checking what is happening around the world, this is a better way. I like to keep myself updated on current affairs. Right?
Okay.
Okay, and some pronunciation words I would like to tell you. Will you be able to access the chat box?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. So I have typed a word there for you to read. If you can read that, please.
Adamant.
No, that was earlier. That is
Okay.
adamant,
Okay.
not adamant.
Adamant.
The
Adamant.
pronunciation is, yeah. The
Specific.
second one, it's not specific, it's specific. Specific, short,
Specific.
not, yeah,
Specific.
specific.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, great. Next one.
Generation.
Now you're saying that right. Earlier it
Okay.
became, I think, generation or something like that. The
Yeah.
sure
Yes.
word was better.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have problem with sir sister. Sure, sure, sir. I have a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. So you will have to practice the sure words separately, Ruby. List of
Oh
sure
yes.
words you have to constantly practice. Right? Okay. The
Okay.
next word for you.
Television.
Not television. Television. The short
Oh,
e.
television.
Television. Not ta.
Television.
Television.
Oh,
Say
television.
that. Say that again.
Tele television.
Yes. Perfect. Not television. It's not ta. It is te. So television. Okay.
Television.
Yeah.
Television.
Right.
Okay.
Next one.
Visual.
Visual. Not visual. Visual. Visual.
Visual. Visual.
Somewhat better. Visual. It's not a sir. It's not a jaw. It is somewhere in between. Visual.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Visual.
Huh.
Okay.
Next one.
Patience.
Patience. Yeah, sure. Patience.
Patience.
Patience. Yeah. Okay. Last one.
Minute.
It's not minute. It's minute. It's
Minute.
not minute. No, no, no. Not minute. Minute. Minute.
Minute.
Short.
Minute.
Ha. Yeah.
Minute.
Not minute.
Okay. Minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are some of the words for pronunciation, which just
Okay.
be aware of it. And sure words you already know. So just make a list of the
Yeah.
sure words and practice more of those. Because,
Okay.
when you're saying it in the sentence, the sure suddenly becomes so. Right?
I like English. It's not a English, it's English.
English. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When
Right.
I watch my videos twice and thrice, so nowadays I can rectify my mistake,
Hmm.
like
Yeah. So
pronunciation and grammar as well. Now one
becoming
or two
aware
days,
of it. Sorry.
yeah, not whole. I'm saying that not whole mistake, just one or two, three. Yeah, nowadays I
Yeah, that's
can
fine.
rectify.
Small steps, small steps. We don't have to cover the entire mountain in one day. Small steps.
Yes.
Any other queries or doubts, Ruby? Specific doubts or
Ye-
queries?
yeah, how can I work on pronunciation? Told me you have to work on sha sound. So how can I work?
Make a list of all the sure words. Now, see, now you are aware that sure is a problem area for you. Okay, you are aware of that. Now, the next step is to work on that awareness. Make a list of all the sure words like television, patience, constitution, accommodation. So, wherever you know that there is a start speaking loudly. Say loudly and practice it. That's one way because you will be able to know whether you're reading it proper or no. And if possible, record it.
Okay, okay. I'm saying that these days I am really
Nowadays,
frustrated.
you're using it too often.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, I'm really frustrated. How can I replace ma'am? Please tell me some other word.
Uh, you can replay. Huh, nowadays, lot of people use nowadays very too
It's
much
really
in their
frustrating.
conversation. So once you're conscious, you can change it. You can say these days, currently. These are some of the alternate words. Presently.
Okay.
These are some alternate words. Off
These days,
late.
current days,
Off late also
which one?
means now.
Of late.
Presently, off late. Huh.
Okay. Presently, of late, and
These are some alternates
currently.
instead of nowadays.
Okay. Yeah. Next time I will be conscious. Don't do this,
Hmm.
Ruby.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
have to use these words. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah. So, being conscious is the first step, and the next step is to work on that
Your voice is
consciousness and
lagging, ma'am.
awareness.
Your voice
Right?
is lagging. I don't know what happening.
Yeah, I okay. It
Mm.
was nice as usual. It was nice interacting with you. Hope to see you in further sessions too, Ruby.